Welcome to the RJ Ruhika Sharma channel. Before we start the video, if this story inspire you even a little, don't just scroll away. Like for the dreamers, share for the believers, subscribe for more powerful stories that turn ordinary lives into legendary journeys. Your one click can support 1,000 more inspiring stories. So, the King of Dreams, the story of Shah Rukh Khan. In the crowded streets of New Delhi, a boy once dreamed bigger than the sky. His name was Shah Rukh Khan. No film background, no godfather, no shortcut, just confidence in his eyes and fire in his heart. He was not born a superstar, he was born ordinary but with extraordinary courage. As a young boy, SRK was full and courageous person. He is most talented person. He was not born a superstar. He was born ordinary but with extraordinary courage. As a young boy, Shah Rukh Khan was full of energy. He loved sports, acting, and stage performance. He studied at Hansraj College and later trained in theatre at National School of Drama. The stage became his first kingdom, but life tested him early. Losing his parents at a young age was a deep pain instead of breaking him. It built him. With nothing to lose and everything to prove, he moved to Mumbai, the city of dreams. He started with television shows like Fauji and Circus. People noticed his charm, his intensity, his hunger. Then came Bollywood. His film debut in Divana opened door. But real fame arrived when he dared to play negative roles in Bajigar and Dar. While other plays safe heroes, SRK chose risk and risk turned into magic. Then came romance. Dilwale Duniya Le Jayenge wasn't just a movie, it was a movement. Raj became every girl dream and every boy inspiration, arms wide open, standing in mustard fields. That image became immortal. Years passed, hits came, failure came, comeback came stronger. From Kuch Kuch Hota Hai to Chennai Express, from My Name is Khan to Pathan, he proved one thing: stardom is temporary, legacy is permanent. They call him the king of Bollywood. But his real crown: hard work, discipline, respect for fans. He once said, "Don't become a philosopher before you become rich." His journey teaches us dream big, work silently, let success make the noise. From Delhi boy to global icon, Shah Rukh Khan is not just an actor, he is emotion. He is inspiration, he is a story that teaches us never to give up. Success did not make him comfortable, it made him fearless. After ruling the 90s with romance, Shah Rukh Khan could have stayed in the safe zone, smiling, spreading arms, winning heart. But King don't repeat history. They create new chapter. In the early 2000s, he stepped into deeper layer roles in Devdas. He portrayed pain so beautifully that audience didn't just watch the character, they felt him. His dialogue delivery, emotional intensity, and screen presence turned the film into cinematic poetry. Then came transformation. In Swedish, he played a NASA scientist who returned to India. No larger than life heroism, no dramatic romance, just a simple man rediscovering his roots. The film wasn't a massive box office hit at that time, but it became one of his most respected performance. It proved he wasn't just a superstar, he was an actor, and then discipline mattered determination. From Chak De India, he trained hard, changed his body language, and delivered one of the most powerful sports drama in Indian cinema. The dialogue, "Sattar minute become rich, Sattar minute become iconic." The film wasn't about hockey, it was about belief, leadership, and reason after rejection. But life doesn't give a straight road. Even to kings, there were phases when his film didn't perform as expected. Critics question him, social media judge him, the industry changed, new star arrived, trend shifted. Yet he never disappeared. Instead, he observed, he learned, he waited, and then came the storm. While with Pathan and later Jawan, he didn't just return, he dominated. Massive opening, record breaking numbers, global craze, fans celebrating outside, theaters like festival. This wasn't luck, this was passion. Meeting in preparation. Beyond films, Shah Rukh Khan built an empire. He co owns the IPL team, Kolkata Knight Riders, turning into one of the most loved franchise. His production house, Red Chillies Entertainment, became a powerhouse in filmmaking and VFX. But what truly makes different? Humility. Despite global fame, he speaks with warmth. He jokes with reporters. He respects his fans. He bows with folded hands. He once said, "Success is not a good teacher. Failure makes you humble. From heartbreak to hero, from rejection to record breaker, from television soldier to global star." Shah Rukh Khan is not just a living a career, he is living a legend. Because legends are not born, they are built. Beyond the flashing cameras, beyond the roaring crowds, beyond the title King Khan, there is a man who value love above everything. At the peak of his career, when fame was rising like the sun, Shah Rukh Khan held on to something more powerful than success. Relationships. His love story with Gauri Khan is not just romantic, it is loyal, patient, and strong. Long before superstardom, before luxury houses and global awards, there was a young boy convincing a young girl family that his dreams were real, that love became his foundation. Together, they built not just a home but an empire. Their house, Mannat in Mumbai, is not just a bungalow; it is landmark of hope. Every day, fans gather outside just to catch one glimpse, and often he comes out to wave at them, no matter how busy, no matter how tired, because he knows without fans there is no king. But his journey was not free from storms. There were years when films didn't perform well, social media criticism grew louder, questions about is his era over floated around in an industry that changes overnight. Staying relevant for decades is nearly impossible. Yet Shah Rukh Khan believes in reinvention. Instead of rushing back, he paused, he focused on his production house, Red Chillies Entertainment. He explored new technology in filmmaking. He spent time with family. He reflected, he rebuilt. And when he returned, it was historic. With Jawan and Donkey, he he once again proved that consistency beats temporary trends. The box office roared, the audience celebrated, the king reclaimed his throne not by arrogance but by endurance. But numbers are not his greatest achievements. His wit, intelligence, and speeches at global platform him stand apart. Whether speaking at universities or international events, he talks about dreams, discipline, and dignity. He reminds people that success without kindness is incomplete. He once said, "I truly believe that my job is to ensure people smile when they leave the theater, and that is his magic." From a middle class boy in Delhi to one of the most recognized stars in the world. From rejection to respect, from television screens to global stages. Shah Rukh Khan, life is proof that belief is the strongest currency. He didn't inherit a throne, he earned it. And perhaps that is why millions don't just watch him, they feel connected to him. Because stories like this deserve to live forever. Greatness is not measured only by awards or box office number. It is measured by impact. By the time Shah Rukh Khan entered his fourth decade in the industry, he was no longer just a film star. He had become a global symbol of Indian cinema. From packed theater in India to cheering crowds, overseas his name echo far beyond borders. His film began traveling across continent. Germany, the Middle East, the United States, introducing international audience to Bollywood emotions. Movies like Kabhi Khushi, Kabhi Gum and Kal Ho Na Ho become cultural bridges, connecting families worldwide through love, sacrifice, and hope. But with global recognition came responsibility. Shah Rukh Khan stepped into philanthropy quietly. Through the mere foundation named after his father, he supported acid attack survivor and worked toward women empowerment. He contributed to healthcare initiative and disaster real relief effort not for headlines but for humanity. His journey also became academic inspiration. Universities across the world invited him to speak about leadership, branding, and perseverance. When he delivered lecture at prestigious institution, he didn't speak like a superstar. He spoke like a student of life, honest, humble, thoughtful. Then came evolution again. In fan, he played both a superstar and his observe admire a risky layer performance that blurred the line between fame and identity. In Zero, he experimented with technology and unconventional storytelling. Not every experiment succeeded commercially, but every attempt proved one thing: he was never afraid to try. Because legends don't fear failure, they use it as fuel. When the world slowed down during challenging times, Shah Rukh Khan remained present, supporting causes, encouraging unity, and standing strong for his family. His silence during certain phases wasn't weakness, it was wisdom. Today, when he stands on his balcony at Mannat and waves at thousands of fans on his birthday, it feels less like a celebrity appearance and more than like a festival of gratitude. He doesn't he doesn't just act in films, he lives cinema from romance. From romance to rebellion to redemption. His journey is not just about cinema, it is about evolution. As years pass, Shah Rukh Khan stopped chasing the crown. Instead, he focused on strengthening the kingdom he had built with hard work and resilience. While many stars fade with time, he transformed with time. The massive success of Pathan wasn't just a blockbuster moment, it was a statement. After a short break from the big screen, people wondered if the magic would return. But when the film released, theater turned into celebration grounds. Fans danced, firecracker burst, screen trembled with cheers. It wasn't just about action, it was about emotion. The return of belief. Soon after, Jawan showed him in a powerful, socially driven avatar. Intense, layer, commanding. He wasn't just entertaining, he was addressing issues. Speaking through cinema, then came Dunki, proving once again that storytelling with heart will always find its audience. Three different films, three different shades, one unstoppable presence, but the real strength of Shah Rukh Khan lies beyond script. As a father, he often speaks about values over vanity. As a husband, he stands firmly beside Qadir Khan, celebrating partnerships over publicity. As a businessman, he continued building global ventures with discipline and foresight. His team, his company, his cricket franchise all reflect long term vision, not short term noise. And yet, despite decades of unmatched fame, he bows down to his audience with folded hands. One every birthday when thousands gather outside Mannat in Mumbai. He steps out not like a ruler, but like a grateful artist. That humility is rare. He once said, I am not special. I am just hardworking man with big dreams. Maybe that is why millions connect to him. Because in his story, in his story, they see their own struggles. In his victories, they see hope. From Delhi, simple beginning to global superstardom, from television screen to international red carpets, from heartbreak to historic comebacks. Shah Rukh Khan is not just an actor of an era, he is an era himself. And the most beautiful part, And the most beautiful part, his story is still being written. Because true kings don't just rule the screen, they rule heart forever. I hope you like this video. And I'm requesting you don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll meet you again in another part.